Is we're going to have presentations by Curtis McDaniel and Donald Ray. So Curtis McDaniel, if you'll come up and tell us why we ought to vote for you for state representative.
Thank you, Don. First of all, thank y'all for coming. You know, I know it took some effort for you to get here tonight because there's lots of other things going on Saturday night, so I've come to listen to political speaking. But we do appreciate you being here. I've been all over the county and I've talked to lots of folks. Some of them I haven't seen since I was a child growing up here, but they're all telling me some of the same things. And one of the biggest issues that we face out here is the water. And as you know, Jerry Ellis and Charlotte Hearn have done a great job so far, along with others, in keeping it here in southeast Oklahoma. But there's still a fight, and we're going to have to continue to do that. We'll have to continue to fight to see to it that our children have a place to play, tourism has a place to go, and industry has a chance to come in here. Now, we need other things besides water. We have to fix our infrastructure down here. Always improve your infrastructure. And we have an 8-year project going on Highway 70. We have to be sure that the money comes down here. Right now, Oklahoma City would like to keep it up there, as they would for education. Education, I'm big on education. I'm a high school principal at Smithfield, and folks said like to close us down. I have kids right now that ride a bus an hour to get to Smithfield from Old W. If you have another hour to that to get to Brokenville, that's 2 hours for a kindergartner to sit on a bus in a day's time. That doesn't make sense. The common sense thing is to leave our rural schools alone. I'll fight to see that happens. I'll also fight to get some jobs in here because we need to do that. The economy in this country is going down, but we have people here that like to work, and I'll work to see that we get something done for them. Folks, the people that cook the meal tonight, the rural fire departments, they're essential to our existence down here. Oklahoma City and Tulsa would like to cut them. They'd like to see to it that they don't show up down here. We need those folks. We need rural health down here. I'll fight to keep those folks in place. And the elderly folks, we do appreciate all that you've done. We're going to have to continue to fight, as Mr. Warren said, to see to it that they are taken care of. I love this county. I love being around people. And folks, I do appreciate you for being here. And if you have the opportunity to, please show up a week from Tuesday and vote for me when you get the opportunity. Thank you very much. I appreciate you being here. God, good night.
Okay, and Donald Ray from Hayward.
I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. I was born and raised in this county. I live east of town at Redland, not Hayward, Don, although I spent a lot of time in Hayward. I worked at Hayward School for 35 years, superintendent for the last 16 before I retired in 2008. And then I lost my mind and decided I would do this. But anyway, I have had this on my mind for a number of years, back as far back as 82, considered running for office. I know this county well. I've been here, spent all my life here, except for the time I was in the military, and that would have been the Air Force, 66 through 70. I know some of the major issues are just the same as Curtis mentioned, jobs, and that's true nationwide. I would like to work with all the counties and chambers and whoever else I can to get jobs in here, possibly work on tax incentives to get jobs in. Of course, the infrastructure, the Highway 70, I'd like to see that completed too. And also there's plans to straighten out 259 south of Idabel, which is very hazardous, and we've lost many lives down there. I'm real interested in that. And along with Mrs. Hearn and Senator Ellis, I'm all for keeping our water in the county. Absolutely, I won't budge on that one. I think it's a lifeblood for our county as far as tourism and jobs. That creates jobs, brings money into the county. Those Texans like to come up here, and I like to see them. And I'm also pro-life, pro-marriage, one-man life. I'd appreciate your vote in this upcoming election. I know it's a short term, but it's important nonetheless, even though we're getting in office late. You know, I think the session will be started for 16 days or so before we even get up there, whoever's elected. But I'd appreciate your vote, and thank you for inviting me out. Appreciate you. Thank you.
And we appreciate